Outtakes.
Good evening and welcome to a very special edition of previously unseen clips from this series of Would I Lie to You? Joining Lee Mack tonight, Joe Brand, Aid Edmondson, James Acaster, Mark Bonner, Sarah Pascoe, Steve Davis, Ore Aduba, Carrie Lloyd and Gabby Logan. And joining David Mitchell, Claude Littner, Kimberly Wyatt, Claudia Winkleman, Faye Ripley, Jordan Stevens, Stacey Solomon, David Baddiel, Craig Parkinson and Sheila Hancock. And we begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists each read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They have no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. And we're starting tonight with Joe.
Okay. I once got on the tube with a live pigeon in my pocket.
David's team.
Why was the pigeon in your pocket?
It was quite badly injured.
Oh, so you were being a good Samaritan to pigeons?
Ish, I was a bit peckish.
You haven't yet decided. It could go either way.
What had happened to the pigeon?
What happened to it?
Yeah.
Went very nicely with some roast potato. No, I took it to, actually to the local vets when I got home.
So where did you find...
It was lying on the pavement.
And what was the nature of the garment in the pocket of which you placed the pigeon?
It was a clown's outfit.
And it's your own fault for standing on it in the first place with your big feet.
It was a duffel coat.
A duffel coat. But did you think about just carrying it, or did you think I'll put it in my pocket? Because if it's a pigeon that's struggling, I think it's probably causing it more pain.
It was beyond struggling. It was
a dead pigeon.
A dead pigeon.
It was kind of really knackered. And
can I ask, were you going to somewhere when this happened, or were you going back home?
I was going to somewhere.
So you went to a meeting, possibly a high-level TV meeting, about...
There are other places available, David.
I'm just guessing. With a pigeon
I like
in
the
your
fact
pocket.
you gave it two options, a meeting or a high-level TV.
I'm trying to imagine...
I was going to the local hospital to have a smear.
While it was in your pocket, did it start flapping?
No.
So it was just completely quiet, but not dead, in your pocket. Did you have some seed in your pocket?
Of course you did! We all carry emergency trill.
What are you thinking, Kimberly? Does it have the ring of truth for you?
I think it's a lie. I've saved a pigeon before, and it was quite badly hurt.
Oh, here we go.
It was really flappy.
Am I the only person that hasn't saved a picture?
I haven't.
No, I
I have a hard
haven't.
time believing it would sit in the pocket.
What were the circumstances for you, Kimberly?
I was at my flat. My now husband was gone, and
I'm sorry to hear that. Very brave of you to talk about it on the show.
There was a lot of commotion outside, so I went to look, and there was a pigeon struggling. But I was worried to touch it because I thought of diseases and things, so I left it and had to go away and think what to do.
So what did you do?
I tweeted about it.
Did he tweet back?
Well, somebody did, and they sent a cab to get the pigeon to take it to the Wildlife Foundation to save it.
I really don't believe this.
So what are you thinking, David?
Well, Kimberly, what do you think? You think it's true?
I think it's a lie.
You think it's a lie?
I think it's a lie.
Lie? I think we think it's a lie.
OK, you're saying lie. Joe, truth or lie?
It is a lie.
Claudia, you're up next.
Good. It once took 4 people to rescue me after I got stuck in a baby's cot.
Lee's team.
Right. First of all, how old were you?
I was a grown-up.
Why were you in a cot?
Well, because I was trying it out, just to see how it felt.
Did you not have a cot when you were a baby?
I did, but I couldn't remember what that felt like.
So was it in someone's house?
Wait a second. No, it was in a cot shop.
Showroom.
Yes, it was in a show. Thank you.
Were you thinking of having a child?
I was pregnant.
Oh, you were very pregnant.
I was
at the time.
pregnant,
Ah.
and so I was there, and I thought I can't buy a cot without trying it.
course.
Like, you know, you need a test drive of beds. You know, do I
I'm glad you weren't buying a potty. How did you get in the cot if you were so heavily pregnant?
Yes, good, excellent. Well, there were ridges, you know, bars on the side of the cot, and I sort of just wheeled myself in, and then it was embarrassing.
Wheeled yourself in?
Frontwards, yes, so like a dive, like a swallow dive.
But those things usually come down, don't they, at the side a bit? You can sort of move them down
That's what I did. What I did...
Oh, okay.
On the side of the cot, I don't know whether you're aware, they have a little schnickety...
I'm aware, because I just told you.
Yes. Good. And I just got it down and I got in the cot just to see how it would feel.
And then did you put the bars back up again?
I can't remember.
You must have done, otherwise you wouldn't have been stuck.
I did. Exactly.
Was there...
It's like you were there.
And then how did you get out then? Did somebody help you?
The people had to help me.
Four people.
In the cot. Exactly.
Who were these people?
Well, they were just the people who worked in John Lewis.
4 people's a lot.
Or maybe it's just a good service at John Lewis. It is a good shop. And I think you've got two fragile things. You have you don't want to hurt the woman who's pregnant.
Cough.
Yes.
And maybe mentally ill. And then and then you have the other side of it, which is you've got a product that's on display. Yeah, it's for sale. You don't want it to be.
Let's not forget the unborn baby.
And the tiny baby.
So what do you think, Lee?
What do you think, Steve? True or lie?
I've got a feeling it's true.
If you'd have been stuck in a cot, how many people would have come and helped you?
Well, it would have been length problems more than anything else.
It would have been an odd-shaped cot that you could fit in.
And perhaps
Coffin.
only head would have been...
Steve Davis stuck in coffin.
Would you, in a coffin shop, would you try that out to see it? Because you're in that a lot longer, aren't you?
Yeah. So what are you going to say?
I'm going to say it's true.
All right. Claudia, truth or lie?
It is true.
Claude, you're next.
At a recent party, I rendered Lord Sugar's pet parrot mute after I pinged it on the beak with a champagne cork.
Please, team.
Talk us through the incident.
Well, I spent quite a lot of time with Lord Sugar, as you can quite imagine.
Why?
Why?
Because we're pals.
Your pals?
He's worked under Lord Sugar for how long?
Not necessarily under.
He's worked for Lord Sugar.
With.
He's been Lord Sugar's slave for... How long has it been, Claude?
A long, long time.
It's been a long time.
Yeah. OK, so you're at a party, did you say?
Yeah,
What was
one of our many parties.
What was the party for?
His birthday.
Where was the party?
It was in the West End somewhere, I can't remember the hotel.
Did you say his parrot?
It is his parrot, yes.
He took his parrot to the
He
party?
does. He does.
Was it a bring-your-own-parrot party?
No, it's part of the general ambience of the evening.
Oh, what else did he bring to help with this ambience?
Just his friends.
To create an ambience, he brings his friend, always, and a parrot.
Not always his parrot, but on this occasion, he brought his parrot. I don't know what's so unusual.
What happens when he doesn't bring his parrot? Are you like, this is a rubbish party, where's the parrot?
No, it's on occasion...
If somebody had a parrot, my friend, and they didn't bring it to a party, and sometimes did, when they didn't, I'd be like, what's wrong with you?
No.
Where's the parrot?
No, I'd be the opposite. If every time they brought a parrot, and then once they didn't, I wouldn't dare ask about the parrot.
Don't mention the parrot and don't eat the chicken wings.
So talk us through the incident.
Okay, so what happened?
You get the champagne bottle.
No, I wasn't getting the champagne bottle as such. I mean, what actually happened
You were bringing the
was...
champagne for Lord Sugar. You'd already been going around the room saying red or white. Red or white. And now it's your time to bring the champagne. What happens next?
What happened was we were at the party, we were having a jolly good time, and it came a moment when the champagne was poured. OK? As happens in those kind of parties.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, David?
I've had champagne in my...
I thought, as a bit of a joke, I thought I'd just kind of put the cork onto the parrot's beak.
Oh, you
it's a
threw
bit of a
it?
joke.
You threw it at the parrot?
Like that.
Oh, you kept it in your hand?
Yes.
That's even more vicious by keeping it in your hand.
No.
A punch with a cork.
This talking parrot, what does it normally say?
look, I've got to say, I haven't got an intimate kind of appreciation
We're not
of
suggesting
a parrot.
that for a moment.
You said you rendered it mute, is that correct?
Well, look, for those few moments, it didn't know what had hit him.
But what was he saying before you made him mute?
Pretty sugar, pretty sugar.
No, that was what you had to say to him, wasn't it?
What happened next? Because I imagine Lord Sugar, or Al as I call him, I imagine he was quite upset by this.
He was upset.
Yes.
He was very, very upset.
Yes.
Did he get his head out of the cage and try and peck you?
Lord Sugar.
So, is he telling the truth?
It seems a particularly mean thing to do.
I think it's a lie.
The fact that Alan Sugar has brought a parrot to a party is the bit that I doubt.
You're saying it's a lie?
Carrie out, you're saying it's a lie?
Yeah, I think
Aid
so.
says it's a lie. I'll
Okay,
go
so
with my
you're saying
team.
it's a lie. Claude, truth or lie?
I'm afraid it's a lie.
Steve, you're up next.
I used to coach the Sultan of Brunei's son until he sacked me over an incident with a cheese sandwich.
David's team.
In what activity did you coach the Sultan of Brunei?
Snooker.
Snooker.
Love snooker.
Where did this tutoring take place?
Not in a snooker club, because obviously for security reasons.
OK, yeah, I'll ask that again. Where didn't it take place? And you can just say...
No
you know,
comment, no
snooker
comment,
club,
no
bouncy
comment, no
castle,
comment.
or whatever. Yeah.
I had to go to his house in London.
Oh, they must have some money.
How often did you tutor him? Was this like a long-running thing?
Well, he until he got bored. I was part of that.
Now, you mentioned a cheese sandwich. What's
Yes.
the significance of that?
So one of the things I used to do was to give myself a reward when I did well. So
Yeah.
if I made a 50 break or a 100 break,
Yeah.
then I could have a cheese sandwich. So
Yeah.
I thought I'd try and teach him the same values.
So what would you ask him to do in order to obtain a cheese sandwich?
Pot 3 reds, 3 blacks.
What, in a row?
Well, that's usually how you play the game.
No, yeah.
And his reward was a mini Baby Bell and a roll.
I asked him what was his favourite food, and he said cheese sandwich.
That's the son of the Sultan of Brunei's favourite food is a cheese sandwich. Well, it's because he probably tires of all the
Caviar.
unicorn liver pate. And
We need to find out why you lost the job, because it was part of this cheese sandwich.
I think he'd never been told that he
Well
couldn't
done.
have a sandwich before.
So he did consent to do all the potting before he'd eat the cheese sandwich.
Yes.
But then there was an atmosphere.
Steve, when you started coaching to when you were dismissed, did you see a significant improvement in his game?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Did you have...
6 times world champion.
OK, it's time to guess, David. What do you think?
I think it's true.
Yeah.
True? We're going to say true.
You're going to say it's true? Steve, was it true or was it a lie?
It was true.
Stacey, you're next.
Okay. I'm frightened of rainbows and I refuse to go outside when sunshine immediately follows the rain.
Wow.
Please, team.
So, how long have you been scared of rainbows?
Probably since I was a kid. To
What
be honest.
started it? Was it Zippy?
I just don't like them. I think they're mysterious. You don't know where they end. Do you know what I mean? And there's apparently a little short man at the end that's like, oh, got a pot of gold. I don't like the thought of the light spectrum hitting all different angles, going everywhere, and
Making a
creating
mess.
this colourful strip through the sky.
This is like the craziest version of Open University I've ever watched.
I don't like the ideology of rainbows. I don't like the fact that they're...
Can I just...
Look at me, I'm all the colours of the rainbow.
Can I just check? Is this actually happening? I didn't think Stacey Solomon would come on and go, I don't like the ideology of rainbows.
Susie, is there a word for someone who dislikes rainbows?
I've got one.
I don't think there is.
Just the thought of it coming out of the sky, coming out of nowhere and landing on the floor. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but they don't fall from the sky. What's that chicken that was scared of the sky falling down?
Chicken licking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you empathise with him?
Oh, I can completely see where he's coming from.
So what do you think, Lee? Is she telling the truth? What do you think, Ori?
Yeah, I mean, you can have irrational fears, can't you? You can. I mean,
Well, you could, yeah, but you've got to draw the line.
you would draw the line, yeah, just not 7 of them in a barrel.
So you're saying yeah?
I'm saying truth, like,
So you're both saying true?
Come on.
OK, I'll go with my team and say that she does indeed have this irrational fear.
Saying it's true. Stacey, truth or lie?
It is, in fact.
Well done.
Faye Ripley, you're up next.
Right. I was once investigated by Interpol after a holiday romance with a water skiing instructor.
Lee's team.
Where was he a water skiing instructor?
Corfu.
What part of your life was this? What year was it, let's say?
I don't really remember, but I would guess at mid-20s.
The 1920s?
I was young enough to go away with my parents. I was on holiday with my parents.
So what was his name?
Fanos.
Fanos. I'll tell you why I was already doubting that. You just happened to look around the studio and there's a fan over there. I'm thinking that his name could have been Camera Os, Audience Os. So when did Interpol get involved?
There was a burglary from one of the hotel rooms, and some money was
How much money was
stolen.
taken, do we know?
£75,000.
What? Oh, wow.
75,000?
What kind of worth?
Of what?
£75,000 worth of money? £75,000, is it?
Of jewellery. They thought that at the airport, when we were waving goodbye, he had passed me the goods. They were suggesting I was some kind of donkey.
I think it's a mule, isn't it? Not a donkey.
Is it?
And so when did Interpol get involved? When you were back home?
Yes, I was playing a record in my flat, and I left to go and get something from the shops, and I heard the record coming out of a van outside my flat.
Have I had a blackout because I don't know what's going on now? Is it just me? Is it just me that's not followed?
Faye means...
What do you mean?
I think she means that Interpol had bugged your flat and you heard a recording of the inside of your flat from the Interpol van.
Do you know Fanos? Going all over this story.
What was the song?
It was a Barbra Streisand song. It's from Yentl. It didn't do very well.
What was the song?
Papa, can you hear me?
Oh, a lovely tune,
yeah, you
that
love
one.
it.
That's
I don't know.
lovely.
But not on Yentl.
It so is.
It certainly is.
That was a test.
You hear the Barbara. How do you know that they're Interpol?
So I was just paranoid. I couldn't understand it. But when my dad rang me
Yes.
to say, I think you're being followed by Interpol.
Oh, OK. What on earth made him think that?
Because some bloke he knows tipped him off.
Some bloke he knows tipped him off about Interpol? What line of work is your dad in?
He's a businessman.
Oh, he sounds suspicious,
It's a bit vague, isn't it?
Yeah, the talented Mr. Ripley.
From what you know about Fanos.
He's not a real person, so it's OK.
Do you think he was capable of committing that kind of heinous crime?
Well, I suppose I loved him. He was...
Can you describe the moment when you realised you were in love with him?
When he gave me £75,000 worth of jewellery.
So what are you thinking?
There is an essence of truth for me.
What, that she once went on holiday?
I think that Faye is lying. From the start, she looked like she was riffing it, and then very quickly had a look in her eyes of someone who's out of their depth.
I think it's a lie. You say it's a lie. You think it's true.
Yeah, you do this.
Well, it is a lie. It's
You can
nonsense.
say it's a lie. All right,
nonsense.
Faye Ripley, holiday romance, Interpol. Truth or lie?
It is true.
Mark, you're up next.
One Halloween, I was quizzed by the police while dressed as a caveman because another caveman had just robbed an off-licence around the corner.
David's team.
It's an unsuitable costume for Halloween, isn't it? I thought you dressed as witches and things
Well,
on
it
Halloween.
used to be that way, but then the Americans made us do it where we dress as, like, Scooby-Doo.
We
and
didn't
things.
used to have Halloween.
No, exactly. What we used to do is celebrate the burning of a Catholic.
Do they celebrate Halloween in Scotland?
Yes. Do they call it something else, like Halloween?
Why had you selected a caveman outfit?
I had very little money. I was a student. And it was kind of all I could cobble together in the house.
So what had you done?
I had a throw on the couch, which was kind of one of those polyester fur things, which I'd wrapped around myself. I'd made sure I was wearing pants.
Hold on. You say the other caveman was arrested for robbing a shop?
Well, there had been a robbery that night in the area where I lived, and it was somebody dressed very similarly to me.
Where are you going to put the stuff you've robbed if you're dressed as a caveman? You've got no
He didn't
pockets.
rob. He did not rob anything.
I'm fascinated by this other man. This man that robbed the shop, who was also presumably wearing the same outfit. That is unbelievable. It's a lie.
I think
what we're saying is you did rob the off-licence.
When the policeman approached you, what did he say to you?
He said, "Excuse me, sir, could you show me what you've got in your furry throw?"
Was he definitely a policeman?
It was just like...
Because it was Halloween. It was Halloween.
How did it end?
He searched me, and he then sort of said, because there's been an incident down at the office.
Oh, I was hoping you were going to say murder.
There's been a murder down at the office. And
there was a murder down at the offie about 200,000 years ago, and you fit the description.
Yeah, so he let me go. He let me go, essentially.
So, what are you thinking? I know what Sheila's thinking.
Oh, definitely.
You think it's
a lie?
a lie? Definitely a lie.
I think he might be telling the truth.
True lie. True lie. Lie.
They're saying it's a lie. Is it the truth, or is it a lie?
Well, I'm sorry to tell you that it is, in fact, a lie.
Jordan, you're next.
I missed Kanye West's entire set at Glastonbury because I was trapped in my sleeping bag.
Please, team.
When you say trapped in your sleeping bag, I'm picturing a sleeping bag as something you can just sort of, if it doesn't unzip, you just crawl out the big end at the end, the head end. What's it called? The hole?
The orifice.
The orifice.
I just call it the orifice of rest.
Yes.
It was one of these sleeping bags where you can zip up your whole...
Oh, your head was in it? So you had just your little face showing?
Well, no.
That's a sort of CSI use that kind of sleeping bag.
Where does the zip go on the sleeping bag?
So it's like you zip up and then...
and all the way down?
Yeah, but then it comes to a point.
So you've gone in, you've zipped all the way down, up and down.
I'd basically got in, and at some point I'd got like a piece of material caught in the zip.
Did
and
you
then
feel
the worst part about it was...
You were suffocating to death.
But, like, the worst part about it was that everyone went to Kanye, and so my screams were, no one could hear me.
They thought
shout.
you were just very enthusiastic about Kanye West.
Yeah, they were like, I was like, no, please. They're like, yeah.
Were you sharing this tent with someone?
Yeah. It was like a big teepee.
How many of you were in the big teepee?
7.
7.
Odd number.
Did you not think to just sort of crawl out to the sort of...
Oh, actually wiggle out.
Yeah. Why don't you crawl...
Kanye, like a cat.
Why don't you crawl to the front flap and ask for help?
I didn't think of that.
You didn't think? How long were you in there for?
I don't know, it's quite comfortable, ultimately.
So Sorry, is the real truth of this story is that you woke up and thought, I can't be bothered, and went back to sleep again?
So what do you think, Lee? Is he telling the truth?
I find it hard to believe that there is a sleeping bag that exists that zips up all the way round.
It's a weird way to zip.
All the way round.
Oh, Lee, you're sitting there and saying you don't think it's possible to get a sleeping bag with a zip that goes all the way round.
No, you're missing the point.
By this.
Why can you not get a sleeping bag that zips all the way up the side, goes over the head, and then just stops about here? What's the benefit of it going all the way down to the bottom?
Warmth.
Are you absolutely insane? How does that make it warmer than it goes
Because
all...
heat stays in.
No, but it stays in my version because there's no gap at the side. The zip goes up the side. It goes at the top. You open it like a book, but the bit in the middle is joined together. You get in like a little sandwich maker. It closes up again. You pop your head out the faceless coffin, and then you zip it from the inside like that. This is the way to go. Is everyone following my version?
Imagine you're in a...
No, we've got to move on now, Rob. Are we saying it's the truth or a lie?
I'm saying it's a lie.
Lee. You're saying it's the truth.
I think it's true.
You're saying it's true.
Right, you're in a tent, right?
Truth. Is it truth or a lie?
Don't you do anything without I am in charge of this.
Press the button,
You do it, that's it, you don't win anything.
Jordan. Don't listen to him. Press the button. Is it truth or a lie?
Don't you dare. Lee, zip it.
All the way round or just halfway?
What are you saying, Lee?
It is...
Not yet.
No, he won't. He'll go berserk. His only role is to say when to press the button.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
I think it's true.
You think it's true?
I think it's true.
Then we go true.
You're going to say true. Jordan, was it the truth or was it a lie?
You can press it now.
No. You don't tell him when to press it.
It's all right. It's all right.
No, that's not how it works.
Rob, I wasn't telling him.
Right. You wait. I'm going back. I'm going to tell you again.
That's a lie, sorry.
Well, that's all we've time for on this special edition of Would I Lie to You? Thanks for watching. Good night.
Frank Skinner holds the keys to Room 101. Watch the latest episodes now on BBC iPlayer. Next, here on BBC One, Miriam Margolyes meets an all-women gang of American bikers on her big adventure. While on BBC Two now, the art crime of the century, stealing Van Gogh.
Special edition of previously unseen clips from this series of Would I Lie to You. Joining Lee Mack tonight, Bob Mortimer, Richard Osman, Jermaine Jenas, Oliver Stewart, Alex Jones, John Cooper Clark, Claire Balding and Joe Lycett. And joining David Mitchell tonight, Danny Dyer, Gabby Logan, Steve Backshaw, Alan Davis, Jermaine Greer, Greg Davis, Ron Gilbert and Nick Grinshaw. And so we begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists each read out a statement from the card in front of them. Now, to make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. And it's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. And Danny is first up.
I've buried £1,000 in cash in a secret location in case I ever have to go on the run.
When did you hide it?
About 10 years ago.
Are you willing to say on national television exactly where it is?
No. I think I'll keep it double low, to be honest with you. You know,
Which
because
double low?
if I'm on the run, it's going to be on top for me, and it'll be the first place they look, won't it? If I'm sniffing it. Not that I'm going to be on the run. I'm just saying that, you know, I've buried a bag of sand, which is £1,000, right?
Right.
Somewhere, in case it comes on top.
What does that mean?
Somewhere?
No, on top.
If something happens illegal.
Oh, I thought you meant in case the money, you haven't buried it deep enough, it will end up on top.
It's double low, you muppet. He said that.
If I don't know what low means in his thing, I don't know what double low is.
Well, you know it's twice as much.
I don't know what the starting point is. How much is low?
Well, low, you know, I mean, double low's proper on top, right?
Don't forget, anybody watching, we do have subtitles. Use that red button.
What would you imagine that you could get into trouble for? We don't count acting. Sorry.
I like that reaction. It's a good reaction.
Right, so...
Healthy.
So, what kind of thing could you get into trouble for?
Well, numerous things. So, you know, you need to just have a little stash somewhere.
Daddy, can I just check? Is this for crimes that... Not crimes.
I'm talking about crimes.
I didn't say crimes.
No.
I didn't say crimes. Is this for murders that have taken place previously or things that might happen in the future?
Are you asking Danny to confess to crimes?
All right, so do you think you might have to move abroad to start a new life?
Well, not abroad, Margate or something like that. Get off the plot, you know what I mean?
How long could you last on a bag of sand?
Well, it depends where you are, Margate. You can last about 10 years, you know what I mean?
And how did you bury it? Was it under cover of darkness?
No, it was in broad daylight. I wouldn't go at night, you know what I mean?
Why did you do it in daylight?
Well, because it's in a... well, I'm giving it away now.
I'm not going to go. Daylight. I think I know where it is. I know where it is. It's somewhere outdoors. I'll go and get it.
It's in an area of this, you know, ain't got no houses around and there's no gaffs about. It's
right. So you've buried it in like a forest or something.
Not a forest. No. It'd be too tricky for me to go and find it. No, not a graveyard.
If I get it right,
that'd be out of order when they're digging up a grave and whacking a grave. No, it's a field.
Field?
In a field?
Ah. Presumably now you possess a treasure map.
No.
Well, how are you going to remember where it is?
It's about where I whacked my motor.
You've what? You killed your car?
No. Parked my car.
Yeah, but you drove your car away, though, didn't you, afterwards, so it's not still there. You do know that when you got back in the car and drove away, saying it's by the car is no longer a help.
I parked my car next to something that I will remember.
Ah, now, so you drove... What is that thing?
I'll tell you what it is.
Good.
No, I don't want to know.
Why?
It might be next to a sort of Norman Wisdom statue, you know, and there's only... There's only a few of them knocking about, is what I'm saying. It's not near a Norman Wisdom statue. It's not...
No. You can't expect Danny to give away the location on television of where his bag of sand is.
So for a minute then, I really thought I was in some gangster film where he's gone, I've whacked it off and buried it near the Norman Wisdom statue.
Have you been back to check on it, to check it's still there?
No, it'd be stupid, wouldn't it? You know, it's there. No one's going near it. I know that. It's impossible to find.
So what do you think, Lee?
What do we think?
Absolutely not.
Really?
No.
I say it's a lie.
1,000 wouldn't have been enough.
And I say it must be a lie.
You're going to say lie? OK. Danny, truth or lie?
It's a lie, innit? Come on.
Claire, it's your turn.
The first time I went to Germany, I knew only one German phrase. And bizarrely, an accident occurred which required me to use it.
David's team.
What was the phrase?
Entschuldigen Sie bitte. Mein Vater ist in den Frisch gefallen.
I don't speak German. Is that a phrase or is that just a random German sentence?
Are you asking what does it mean?
Yeah. I don't feel like it.
It means, excuse me please, my father has fallen in the river.
Well done German phrase.
Your father fall in the rivers elsewhere for you to learn that thing.
No!
Is he like a serial?
River, no.
But why would you learn that phrase unless you had a habit of falling into rivers before you went to Germany? You thought, I better just check that out. Total coincidence. I think I learned the phrase, my father fall in the river. Yes. You went to Germany and your father fell in the river.
Are you ready?
I think I'm ready. I decided. I don't know. I'm going early on this one.
So what happened with your dad and who did you say that phrase to? Were you just shouting it from the banks?
No, we were skiing and he skied off, he was going off piste and he skied into a little river by mistake.
What is the German emergency? Is it 999? Because that's say to Gemma, do you need help? And you'll say 999, and they go, forget it. And
I do.
When you dial 999, Lee, do you then say to them 999? No. You've got one of those old phones where you have to call to the operator and go 999 at once. The vicar has been taken ill.
Claire, who did you end up saying this phrase to?
To a passerby.
A skier?
Yes.
Right.
No, a tennis player, Rob.
I flagged them down.
You flagged?
Wow, she's going fast.
So you spoke to this passing skier, who was just another holidaymaker, another skier. What happened?
Well, luckily they were English.
So they had no idea what you were saying.
So you spoke to them, and then what happened?
They helped me pull him out.
Right.
But then all evening I was able to say that my father had fallen in the river in Germany.
Right.
What are you thinking, Nick?
Well, I think that you would have just initially said help if this was a true story. You wouldn't have been like, let me just remember this very weird German sentence.
I'm not sure, but I find it hard to think ill of Claire Balding. I think she's telling the truth.
Oh.
No, if she's lying, it wouldn't reflect badly on her character if she was lying.
Even within the parameters of this game, I still don't think she would.
So, what are you going to say?
Lie.
Lie for me.
True.
True, absolutely.
I think lie.
You're saying lie. Okay, they're saying it's a lie. Claire, truth or lie?
Would I? It's true.
It's David.
I find it incredibly irritating when other people fiddle with my jigsaws.
Please, team.
What was the last jigsaw you did?
It was a picture of the city centre in Oxford.
How many pieces was it?
1,000.
1,000.
What's your jigsaw etiquette?
My etiquette?
Well, when I say etiquette, I mean if you're doing a big jigsaw, you have to do it on something so that it doesn't upset everybody else's life. So what do you do it on?
My grandfather's coffin. Because we've all stopped hoping that he's ever going to come out. On a card table.
On a card table?
Okay.
On a card table?
That's nearly right.
And you start on the outside. You do the whole perimeter.
Yeah.
Where do you go then?
Then I go for recognisable objects in the scene.
So which particular recognisable bits are you looking for then?
Well, there's a building in the middle with a sort of dome and a spike. I'm an expert in architecture. So there's that thing, and there was several people wandering around, like someone on a bicycle.
Whoa. He's saying, specific. You're looking for specific things.
Yeah.
A person can go anywhere in the jigsaw.
No, they can't. They can only go where they go. You can't go up, put a person. I'm going to put him up there.
When you do a jigsaw, Lee.
Yeah. I don't, Dave, because I've got a life. But carry on.
Yeah. No, fair enough. I was going to say, do you use scissors? Because that's a.
You know I'm not.
That's a
scissors.
So generally, 1,000-piece jigsaw. You're coming back to it now and again.
Yeah.
Work commitments permitting. How long does it take?
Let's say 3 months.
Okay, 3
All right,
months.
let's say it. 3 months.
3 months. It's a 1,000-piece jigsaw, 333 pieces a month.
Excessive.
So he's doing about 90 pieces a week. So he's doing about 15 pieces a day, right? 15 pieces a day is borderline. You need help.
I don't need help, and I don't like it when people help.
That's the point.
So, Lee, what's it going to be?
Alex?
Well, if he was into jigsaws properly and he didn't want a fiddler, you put cling film on it.
What?
You're even weirder than me. Cling film sort of stick to the pieces, and then so when you pick the cling film up, it would sort of undo
what you do,
weeks and months of work.
No.
That's horrible,
Because you buy a massive tray.
Yeah.
You do it on the tray. Not only can you carry it around if you need to dust, but also the cling film wraps underneath.
You've watched far too many features on the one show, haven't you? This week we're talking about tricks for jigsaws. You probably think it's just the four corners you have to know, but no, get your cling film ready, we'll tell you after this.
Well, I can say, I think David's a contemplative type of person, you know, and jigsaw puzzles kind of allow you that loose space to be, to be a ruminative. It takes you to a ruminative place that you wouldn't otherwise enter in the normal run of events.
Just to clarify, is it true or false?
True.
Go, true.
Okay.
You're going to say true? OK. David, truth or lie?
It is true.
It's Bob.
I have a possession.
There's a box. Take the item out of the box, that's it, pop it there, and then read the card thus.
This is the cushion that I used to carry my pet owl around on. I would have brought the owl, but he escaped last week.
David's team, what do you think?
What kind of an owl was it?
Yeah. Tawny.
Yeah. Tawny's perch on branches.
Yeah.
So how did you get it to perch on a big, flat, soft cushion?
Oh, Steve, it's so good to have you here.
How did I? Is there a problem here, Steve? Here are the towel marks. I have a rare breeds farm near me, and they had to get rid of a tawny owl that was injured. It couldn't use its wings, and I shouldn't use the words, it couldn't use its bottom.
What?
For doing what? For poo-pooing.
What did it use?
So, as a trustee of the organisation, because it's just down the road from me, in Warehorn, I agreed that I would look after it. It actually had what you would call a colostomy bag. No, you would.
We'd call it a colostomy bag. We wouldn't have picked it up, but you did specifically say that's what we would have called it. I thought I'd better address this because we really wouldn't.
Steve, is an owl's colostomy bag called a colostomy bag?
Yes, it is.
You wouldn't really need it because the majority of kind of solid fecal matter with an owl comes out of its mouth.
Yeah. No, we're dealing with a very sick owl. No, I'm sorry, I sound aggressive there, but I can see... No, he's escaped now, and I can see his little face. We were given a pipette with what was owl nourishment.
So you had to feed it
with a pipette.
Yes. And how did it stand on the cushion if, as Steve says, it needs a perch? It was fine, just so...
I've clearly not made it clear. This is an incredibly sick bird. You can't judge it by the normal tone. This is just a lump of meat and feathers. There's just hanging on in there.
But the thing still escapes.
Yes, actually, I suspect it was killed by my cats.
Why did this owl sanctuary, when it has a sick owl, why didn't it look after the owl itself rather than give it to a local celebrity?
Because
With the cushion and cats.
I'm very closely associated with it.
Sorry, my client would like a minute.
You had clearly said that you were going to nurse it back to health?
No, that was never going to happen.
It's palliative care. Palliative care.
It was
palliative care for the owl.
A hospice for the owl. And we had some decent times.
Did he have a name, this owl?
We called it...
Did you? You called it...
It's alright, you're upset, Bob, I can tell. If you need a minute, it's okay. But what did you call it?
Sorry?
What did you call it?
What did we call the owl?
Yeah.
Well, we called him Mavis.
What did you feed it with the pipette?
It was described to me as owl, as owl nourishment. Everything.
You just take bowls and put them in a liquidizer.
Steve, I can't impress on you. The most you got out of it. It's just a lift and lid.
So it wasn't perched then, it was reclined on the cushion. That was its deathbed.
Yeah. We'd have like a broomstick or something and just hold it.
And what have you told the owl sanctuary? What have you told them? Because they must have been upset.
No, I told them he's passed away, yeah.
And they said, well, that's fine. We knew Mavis was going to die soon. That's why we gave him or her to you, a comedian who lives locally, to keep on a cushion in the same room as some cats.
My client would like to change his plea.
This isn't sounding...
You're a trustee, did you say, of this charity?
Yes, it's a rare breeds farm in Warehorn. Does family days. Sadly, I haven't got an owl at the moment. But...
So, David, what are you thinking? Is this true?
No, this isn't true.
I think you made all that up.
I just don't believe they would let him bring a dying tawny owl home.
No, I don't think so. I think we're saying it's a lie.
I think you are.
But
yeah.
I think that's the Rare Breed Centre probably needs to look at its working practices if it happens to be true. But
OK, Bob, truth or lie?
I was telling a lie.
It's Jermaine.
Possession.
Possession. Now then, there's a box under the desk, Jermaine.
Here is
could you read the card first and then take the item out and pop it on the desk, please?
This is the bag I wear on my head to carry my shopping home.
All right, so let's see the bag. Just pop it in between you and David there on the desk. That's it.
You say wear it on your head?
Yeah, we need to see this.
You do like this. This is a tump. It's a
You've obviously done that before.
It's a tump line.
Tump line? What's a tump line?
People all over the world carry things like this, especially if they haven't got beasts of burden. You become the beast of burden, so...
Sorry, have I just turned over?
Oh.
What are you doing with your arm?
You're walking with a stick or carrying a baby or whatever.
You're walking with a stick and a baby at Tesco?
Well, you see, it comes from somewhere else, this amazing thing.
Where do you shop? It's a bet.
I shop in Essex.
You come over here, Jermaine, if you would, and I'll tell you what we'll do. I will be working at the local supermarket. I'm the new young checkout boy, and
it's good that you're getting some practice in.
And I'm checking. Right, is it ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Get ready. Get ready. Beep. There you go, love. Beep. Some oranges, I see. Lovely. How much bread?
Can I just ask a question? At this point, are there people in the queue looking at you face on?
In the supermarket, you've got your trolley. Then you get to the checkout. Then you get to the checkout. Come on, hurry up.
That's going to be too heavy, isn't it?
No. Put it
Are you
in.
sure?
Yes.
If I kill you on the television...
There could be a dead body in there. That's how big it is.
Is that all right? It's
Yeah, I'm still cool.
All right. How far would you walk with those, Jermaine?
I can walk any amount of distance.
And how do you get it off? How do you get it off without doing yourself... Oh, careful.
Isn't that a problem?
Well, very convincing. What do you think, Lee?
Jermaine?
She don't strike me as a person that's going to be too fussed about what people think.
Okay.
And also, it kind of suited her.
I think it suits her. I think it's 100% true.
If this is true, I've got one word for you, and that is Ocado. My team say true. I doubt it, but we'll go with the team.
You're going to say true. Jermaine, truth or lie?
True.
Greg, your turn.
When I was a teenager, I used to have to button my legs in order to squeeze into tight leather trousers.
Please, team. Off you go.
What age sort of thing? What age are we talking?
I was 17, and it was when I was experimenting with being a goth, actually.
You don't look like a good goth to me, because you're too close to the sun.
I wasn't.
Isn't there an issue of rancidity in when the temperature of a room changes?
Yeah.
It's a very volatile substance. It moves from a solid to a liquid in the blink of an eye. And
I wish you'd have been my science teacher. School would have been so much more fun.
there's an issue around odour here.
You're forgetting that I was a teenager when I was doing this, and I generally stank. I mean, it wasn't butter, actually. It was a margarine spread of
Worse.
It wasn't worse, it worked. The reason I had to do it is because I'm ludicrously tall, and the only tight trousers around stopped sort of, you know, like half a foot below my knee, so it would look like I was wearing some sort of perverse lederhosen. So the only tight trousers that would fit me were sort of women's lycra leggings.
How did you manage to hold the trousers to pull them up, now that your hands were very slippy with the marge?
Well, I would put the marge on, and then, interesting thing, in Shropshire, running water. I would wash my hands.
And who else knew about this?
My sister was the only person who knew, and that's because she walked into my bedroom when I was applying the marge. And I was very keen to
That must have been one of the worst moments of her young life. So what do you think?
What do we think, John?
It's not playing out very well in the playground of my imagination.
I think that's the most wonderful way anyone has said lie on this show.
Oh, I really want it to be true.
It is true.
Because to see you in a woman's legging would be magical.
Oh, well, you just call me.
Doubt serious, because we've gone from leather to lycra and butter to margarine.
No, they were leather.
Yes.
No. They were leather effect. You didn't ask me. They were a sort of leather effect trouser.
I can't believe it's not leather.
Yeah.
OK, what are you going to say?
You're saying it's a lie. Alex is saying.
Oh, I'm sorry, John. I'd love to agree, but I think he's a bit weird. Yeah, people do alternative things with groceries at that age, I think.
Oh my God, not that
I've got John to say it's a lie.
Say it's a lie.
Yeah.
OK. Greg, truth or lie?
It's a lie.
It's Jermaine.
If ever I took a penalty, I would choose to place the ball to the left or right, depending on which of my socks was the muddiest.
David's team.
Oh, right. Alan.
Well, footballers can be quite superstitious.
How did you come to that system?
It started when I was a kid. As you can imagine, those playing fields wasn't exactly Premier League pitches in those days. But every time I did it, I scored. So
What's your strike rate on penalties?
90%.
And what's the average? How many penalties? What's the percentage of penalties that go
Alan,
in?
you take the questions, mate. Come on.
It's quite easy, this football pundit lot. Gary, you say it.
I'd like to ask if, when your socks are very, very muddy, one foot is heavier than the other.
No, if the mud's on your boot, then it will tend to be heavier, but not the sock.
Is that something you're just interested to know?
No, it would be nice to find a sensible reason for scoring with either foot.
It's not the
No,
foot.
no, let's be clear about
It's
this,
always the
Jermaine.
same foot.
It's all right, David, I've got it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's not different feet. It's different.
Suddenly David's become Alan Hansen.
I found something I knew. I understood. Same foot, different corner.
I didn't listen properly. I beg
No,
your
that's
pardon.
your problem. You don't listen. So what are you going to say, David?
This sort of rings true.
Did you play football as a... I know you don't play it now professionally.
Yeah, I had
but
to play a bit.
At school?
Yeah. I hated it completely, but I was usually sort of put vaguely in defence. So that I'd be sort of standing there coldly.
Some of the
and then
bigger
ball
boys
would go
charging down
they
towards
charge
you.
past me in the goal, then it goes back to the middle and you get a bit of respite.
And what time was chess club due to start?
And yet I wasn't very good at chess, so, you know.
Really?
Yes, a pathetic physical specimen and intellectually not that creative either. You know. But thanks to the way the media selects people for prominence, here I am!
OK. So what are you going to say? Has Jermaine Genus been telling the truth?
What do you think, Jermaine?
I think it is true.
True? Alan?
Yeah, let's say true.
True. We're going to say true.
You're going to say it's true. OK. Jermaine, truth or lie?
It's a lie.
Well, that's all we've time for on this special edition of Would I Lie to You. Thanks very much for watching. Good night.
More laughs over on BBC Two now with internet search histories and Christmas ads on Russell Howard's Good News.
Good evening and welcome to a very special edition of previously unseen clips from this series of Would I Lie to You. Joining Lee Mack tonight, Bob Mortimer, Emma Bunton, John Richardson, Debbie McGee, Rory Reid, Joe Brand, Daisy May Cooper and Henning Vane. And joining David Mitchell tonight, Alex Jones, Olivia Coleman, Aston Marigold, Diane Morgan, Lucy Porter, Dion Dublin and Sean Williamson. We'll begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. And John is first up.
At home, if I need to remember to do something, I will put my slippers on the wrong feet and won't swap them back until I've done it.
David's team.
I think that's true.
Yeah.
Yes, I think we can go straight to an answer.
So, John, was it the truth? Wait a minute.
So you put your slippers on the wrong feet to remind you that you've got something to do?
Yes.
As like a knot in the handkerchief?
Yes, I stopped carrying a handkerchief around the house in sort of the mid-19th century.
I still carry a handkerchief. I won't get it out because, of course, it's encrusted with snot.
Hi, girls!
Can you not just use your phone and put an alarm on or
Go
something?
spot the generation gap here. Look.
I quite often set an alarm on my phone. I've got an alarm set on my phone now to remind me to put the bins out later.
Yeah, but that's kind of different to what Aston's doing. Yours is sort of an early onset tactic, isn't it?
I love the way you leant forward so happy then as well. I set an alarm on mine!
Let's go back to Mr. Cool with his shoes on the wrong feet. What sort of thing would you use it to remind yourself to do?
Well, we have moved house recently, so I very often
Remind yourself not to go back to the old house.
I'll be unpacking something and I'll think, oh, I'll put that picture up and I'll go up to get a hammer from the hammer room. And then on the way up, I'll see something else that needs doing. I'll think, oh, I'll put that washing away. And then by the time I'm putting the washing away, I've forgotten about the picture.
Paint a picture for the viewers who are wondering what sort of slippers you wear.
They're a sort of blue, they're a sort of corduroy slipper, David, you would like. I mean, they're almost sort of, they look the same. It's just, sometimes I put them on the wrong way by accident. And I think, what have I got to do? And I think, oh no, I've just put them on the wrong foot.
What are you thinking, David's team?
What do you think?
I would say it's true.
Yeah, I think it's a good
so
system.
plausible, isn't it?
I'm going to adopt this. I'm thinking of swapping my shoes now to make sure I don't forget about the bins later.
So, John, truth or lie?
It is a lie.
Diane, you're next.
Possession.
Right, there's a box underneath your desk, Diane. Could you open the lid, read the card out first, and then take out the item?
Every time I lose a tooth, I put it in a pot. This is that pot.
Right, these two.
Now, I'm confused because my children are watching this. Why didn't the tooth fairy take them?
Well, they did some.
Because if you was to put that under your pillow, you'd get about 700 quid.
Are there teeth in there now?
Yes.
Okay.
So why did you decide to start just collecting them?
Something to do, isn't it?
So can I come and get it?
You can go and get it if you want to, yes.
All right.
You lost weight, you look great.
As rehearsed, well done. Thank you. I'll take the lid.
Yeah.
I feel like a very grumpy fairy. There's a quid under your pillow, love.
Oh my God! Oh wow!
Wow.
Huge.
That's a big one.
That's a cat's tooth.
Like a fang.
This one's quite decayed.
Yeah, they're not healthy-looking teeth.
No.
She's from Bolton.
Can you talk us through them, Diane? Do you remember which one comes from where?
Well, they all came from my mouth.
I appreciate that, but in which
Can you
parts of the
explain
mouth?
this one? Because that is just.
That's like a dinosaur tooth. It's very long and sharp.
Well, you know that it's not just the top of your teeth that you can see, they go down into your gums.
Oh, yeah, I went to school.
What scares me is if this isn't true, whose teeth are they?
If I find out the producer of this show has pulled out his children's teeth for the sake of this show, I will genuinely say, well done, mate.
You can probably buy children's teeth online.
What do you think, Rory? Is she telling the truth?
I think she has to be telling the truth because she doesn't strike me as a person warped and deranged enough to collect other people's teeth.
No, I don't think... No. I better explain how this show works. If she's not telling the truth, it means that this is as new to her as it is to us. It doesn't mean I'm lying because they're not my teeth.
All right, it's true.
It's true.
I hope it's true.
OK, true.
You're saying it's true?
Yeah.
OK, Diane, truth or lie?
It's actually true.
Why would you do that?
Bob, you're next.
My first taste of fame was when the local newspaper dubbed me the Cockroach King.
David's team.
What was the newspaper?
My local. It was called the South London Press.
Are you from South London?
I was in the lead-up to the headline, The Cockroach King.
While were you in the public eye doing what?
I was a solicitor at the time, and I sued the local authority because of cockroach infestations in the council houses. Yes! That's what I did.
And of course, it was that kind of style in court that won the day.
We settled outside of court, actually. But to change the names, because these are real legal proceedings that we're talking about.
Right. Well, why does the fact that it's real legal proceedings mean you have to change the names?
Because I don't think it's fair to say that, let's say she's called Barbara Lighthouse. Lived in the horror of cockroach infestation.
Were you representing Barbara Lighthouse?
I was, yes.
She'd engaged your services?
She's engaged my services. I visited her property.
Must have been ages to get to the top.
There were Egyptian cockroaches. So I had an idea, right? I said, I bet this is bad for your mental health, living with cockroaches. And I took them to the magistrate's court on a private criminal prosecution under the Public Health Act.
Why are you counting every letter in the same? You working out how much to charge her?
You mentioned the Egyptian cockroach.
The Egyptian cockroach,
How
yeah.
many? I wasn't aware there were different types.
They live in the concrete, and they can actually live off the concrete that the buildings are made of.
Eat the concrete?
Yep.
Bob, they got some hard cockroaches. They live in the concrete.
They nip out to go behind the fridge or the cooker, or to turn the light out.
What were the size of these Egyptian cockroaches?
They're long and thin, slip right in.
That's my profile on Tinder.
Is that the cockroach king would suggest a champion of the cockroach rather than an opponent?
Or in fact, their leader.
Yes.
Did you lead the cockroaches away like the Pied Piper?
No, I didn't. What happened is I got an expert from the University of Cambridge called Broccoli High Kicks. Again, I've changed his name. His brief from me was, can you in any way argue that this is contrary to public health? He confirmed it, went to court. It's all coming ever so clear now. We went to court, yeah? Ronnie Omlets was the housing officer.
You haven't changed his name, have you?
And what was she called? Barbara Lighthouse. Barbara Lighthouse brought a clear jar of the cockroaches with her and poured them over Ronnie Omlets. Right? Of course, he was very frightened, didn't know what to do, at which point Barbara Lighthouse said, I think I've made my point, you know, to the housing officer.
Yeah.
This is what I live with. So, the council agreed to rehouse. Next day, the cockroach king.
What's he going to say, David?
What do you think?
It's that bizarre that only Bob could make it up, so I think that's true.
That doesn't make sense. If you're saying only Bob could make it up, then he could have made it up.
No, only Bob can make it up like that.
Right.
So convincing.
Yeah. So we're in trouble, aren't we? But you're saying that if anyone else had said it, it would definitely be true because they couldn't have invented it. The one person who's saying it is also coincidentally the only human who could also have invented it.
Yes.
What a terrible set of circumstances. Do you think it's true? Do you think it's true?
Yes, let's say it's true.
We're going to go true.
OK. Now, Bob, truth or lie?
I was telling the truth.
Emma, you're next.
Okay. When I was Baby Spice, I mainly just ate baby food.
Steve.
So you only ate baby food?
Yeah. So I moved in with the girls. We lived together, and we didn't have very much money. So I used to eat baby food.
What were the other girls eating at this stage?
Beans on toast, corned beef and rice.
Corned beef and rice? Who was eating that?
Who do you think?
I'd go for Mel B.
Yeah.
No, wait, I'll just eat it.
It would never occur to me to eat baby food. How did you discover that?
It was either my nephew or a cousin, a baby, and I must have just tasted it.
What were you were stealing baby food off a child?
I still do it now with my own kids.
What were your stools like?
I don't think that question's ever been asked before on this show.
I'm going to answer that.
But because
you
having...
don't have to answer
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah.
Because
Please.
having been an active father with nappy changing, I know the effect that stuff has on your system.
I think there's a trajectory. What you're talking about is when a baby goes from just having milk to having the first baby food, there is a marked change in the nature of the stool. Basically, it turns into normal excrement, which is not very nice, from being extremely, the most pleasant of the excrements is the excrement of a baby before it is weaned. I'm not saying it's an actively nice substance, but of all the excrement, it's definitely my favourite.
I've got to just say, David, on behalf of the team, thank you for getting us past Sean's awkward moment.
Thank you. If you like, I'll rank all of the excrements. So I would prefer horse to dog. Who wouldn't? No one puts dog on their roses.
Tell you what, why don't you relax for a minute? So, what are you going to say?
I think it's a lie.
What do you think?
I think it's false.
We're going to go lie.
You're saying it's a lie. Right. Emma, truth or lie?
Unfortunately, it's true.
David, you're next.
I can walk from my house to the corner shop on only one gulp of air. And regularly do so just for fun.
Beastie.
How far's the corner shop from your house, David?
4 miles. No, it's I mean, it's yards.
And when do you take the gulp?
Earlier that day.
Is it before the moat or after the moat?
It's as I clear
as
the drawbridge.
As the drawbridge has landed, you've stepped off the drawbridge.
Absolutely.
Approximately how many houses are there from you and the
to the corner shop? I think 25. But these are just estate workers' cottages.
So
I'm past them very, very quickly.
Why did you go to the shop and think, I'll take a gulp of air and hold your breath till you get there?
It started on a day where I had a problem with serial hiccups. One way of getting rid of hiccups is to hold your breath, but I was also going to the shop and I was trying to hold my breath as long as possible.
And is it not an awkward moment when one of your neighbours passes you and says, "Morning, David," and you go, "Morning"?
Yes, and on occasion I have given up on the holding the breath in order to greet someone and seem like a normal human.
Why don't you demonstrate it for us?
You want me to walk back and forth across the set holding my breath?
Yes.
And that, in your view, would achieve something? I won't be able to talk you through it, of course.
No, of course
I'll be
not. We
holding
will
my breath,
observe you.
Which is one of the many reasons this is such an ill-fated idea.
Shall we be your wife and child?
Well, they're at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Or I mean, you could be a grandfather clock and a piano. You're not part of this.
Okay, so you're saying goodbye to Lucy, your lovely wife, and your boy who shot up Dion. All right, off you go. You're heading to the corner shop.
Farewell, beloved family, for I must go to the shop.
See you, Dad.
Yeah.
All right, you get to the front gate.
"Morning, David. Why did you never talk to me?"
I'm stuck here with a baby and you're parading around the street. Your flies are undone.
Debbie said my flies are undone and I just exhaled and went, "Are they?" So the experiment is completely ruined. My flies.
So what are you going to say, Lee?
I don't.
I don't believe in the shop.
No.
What?
I'm imagining that David lives in the countryside somewhere.
Yeah.
No, I've been to David's house. It's a ghetto.
You
The bit he's missing out is that when he gets to the shop, all his crew are hanging around outside.
Yeah.
Doing your graffiti again. Can I play?
I don't think so.
Well, I'll go with my team and say that's not true.
You're going to say it's a lie. David, truth or lie?
Well, it is a lie.
Yeah.
Henning, you're next.
I once presented a woman at work with what I now realise was a deeply inappropriate gift.
Let's see.
What was the gift?
Dustpan and brush.
What was the context in which you gave her a dustpan and brush?
Was her birthday.
And where were you working?
That was the company I was working for before I left for Britain.
And what did they do?
Essentially, they tried to bundle the demand of golf clubs.
Oh.
They tried to what?
Bundle. So they wanted, so not golf club as in a stick, but a golf club as in the whole thing with 18 holes and facilities.
Yes. And they did what to them?
Try to bundle it.
Bundle?
You know, that's a company that tried to bundle 18 old golf clubs.
You know, when you run a golf club, you've got certain needs. You need balls for the driving range, you need flags for the holes and whatnot. And obviously the manufacturers, they overcharge you, whilst if all the clubs come together and buy...
What the hell are you talking about? I'm only speaking on behalf of the nation.
I think I'm getting there. This was a company that organised separate golf clubs to act as a consortium in order to buy golfing equipment more inexpensively.
That is
exactly, concisely the business plan. Exactly right.
And what was your role?
Chief bundler.
Trying to recruit new members to the consortium, and went round to golf clubs for a jolly, and then said, "How about you need a flag?"
It sounds ever so slightly like a sort of like a mob protection racket. It sounds like you turned over and go, what a shame if something were to happen to this flag. Oops, it snapped.
Was it particularly difficult selling the bunkers? Genuine question. Genuine interest.
And why did you think that a dustpan and brush would be an appropriate present to start with?
Because we were, the day before, she was saying how much cleaning she had to do at home. And then I was in the supermarket, and then I thought, oh, look at that, that would be a nice present.
Could you reenact the face of the gift recipient when she opened the present?
Do you want me to be you and you be the gift recipient?
Yeah, give me.
I'll do my best to you.
Yeah.
Hello. I have seen you trying to sell the flags and the clubs like me. You do such a great job. We are bringing together so many of the different golf clubs in Germany. We should get a Nobel Peace Prize. But instead, I got you this.
Oh, thank you very much.
Alex, when you're there on the one show, do you exchange gifts? Do you and Matt Baker? Do you? It's me, Matt Baker. Do you?
Matt has bought me a variety of gifts over the years. Last year, a cup and saucer. It's one of those you'd put in a posh cupboard in your kitchen. There's only one ever, and it's in that one.
It's nice, I always think, in your house to put a few things aside for people to pack away when you're dead. I've got a few things in my house. You put them there, you sort of think, yeah, I won't be touching that again. But one day, when I'm dead, someone will have to deal with that.
All right, well, David, what do you think?
I think we'll all die one day.
Is it the truth?
It's true. I think it's true.
Well, I think we think it's true.
It's true?
Yeah.
OK. Henning, was it true or was it a lie?
Of course it's true.
Joe, you're next.
I was once favourite to win an athletics event. But ended up coming last after an incident in a toilet cubicle.
David's team.
Well, right. OK, what was the athletics event?
It was a javelin.
The javelin, and when were you entered into a javelin competition?
When I was at school.
How old were you?
I was about 16.
And you were the favourite?
I was.
Why?
Because I could chuck it a long way.
How far roughly?
Probably...
For God's sake, make it less than 110 metres, which is the world record. Give yourself a fighting chance.
111 metres. I would say about 20 or 30 metres.
Were you also good at running fast?
Ha, ha, ha.
I mean, to be fair, I think that was a genuine question.
To get the momentum to throw it.
Yeah, OK. I did actually, for a short time, hold the 100-metre record for our school. That was because I was having a fag behind the bike sheds and I heard the dinner bell.
What was the incident in the toilet that handicapped your performance?
I was preparing for a sports day, the afternoon, so I went in the toilet to have a fag, and I had a box of matches, and I struck one to light my fag with, didn't blow it out properly, put it back in the box, and the box exploded in my javelin-throwing hand.
Oh. Wow. So this is a story about a serious burn.
had to throw the javelin at Sports Day with my left hand.
Well, Johnny, what do you think? How does this strike you?
I think it could be true.
And you think it's...
True?
OK.
True. You were saying it is true. Joe, truth or lie?
It is true.
Lucy, you're next.
I once continued with a first date, even though I'd been sick in my handbag.
Please, team.
When was this?
Last week. No, it wasn't. It was, I was about, I'd say 22, 21, 22.
And why had you been sick in the handbag?
I got very drunk. We'd gone to an art gallery. It was like a private fancy one, and he'd said, let's go. He was a bit older and posher, and he said, let's go to this art gallery.
How much older and how much posher? How much married?
He was terrible. He didn't have a chin, and he was...
Now, did he literally not have a chin? It's no wonder you vomited into your handbag.
So I'd got really drunk, and then he said, oh, I'll take you home, but we were on the bus.
The man who's a lot posher than you took you home on the bus.
Well, I'd normally have had to walk, so it was not great.
How big was your handbag?
It was a sort of novelty leopard skin fur bag that I'd bought from a sort of student market.
Oh, God, it was in a fur bag. Was he starting to go, you sure that's dead?
He didn't notice at all.
How are you sick? You must have been sat next to him.
Yeah, I was sat next, but I think he was looking out the window or something.
You were going home, or where were you going?
He said, I'll walk you home.
Yeah.
And I walked, and I was aware that there was dripping.
Oh.
But he didn't seem to notice.
Well, he was older. Maybe he was leaking too.
So he walked you back to your house?
Yes. I think he wanted to come in, and I said, no, I've just been sick.
Oh, you told him then?
Yeah, and then nothing happened, and I never saw him again.
But presumably your keys, oh my word, did you have to reach in?
Wouldn't that have been great? Would you like to come in for a coffee? OK, we get to the front door. Actually, I've actually got to go home.
Do you know, I don't think men's standards are that high, are they?
All right, what are you thinking? Debbie?
Well, I haven't quite got there yet, because if you're sick in your handbag over all your stuff, it is going to seep out a lot.
See, first he said it was dripping out, and it would be leaving a trail.
It's smelly.
At least he can find his way back to the bus stop. Follow the yellow stick road.
So what are you going to say?
True.
Bob thinks it's true.
True.
I'm going to go with my team and say true.
And say it's true. Lucy, truth or lie?
It is.
I'm afraid that's all we've time for on this special edition of Would I Lie to You. Thank you for watching. Good night. Good evening and welcome to a very special edition of previously unseen clips from this series of Would I Lie to You. Joining Lee Mack tonight, Claudia Winkleman, Bruno Tognoli, Bob Mortimer, Mel Gedroych, Ray Mears, Gareth Malone, Adam Buxton, Hal Crittenden, Amelia Fox and Steve Jones. And joining David Mitchell tonight, Joe Brand, Rod Gilbert, Fiona Bruce, Kian Egan, Miles Jupp, Amanda Abington, Phil Jupidis, Kirsty Ward, Adil Ray, Mickey Flanagan and Carol Vorderman. Right, so we begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists each read out a statement from the card in front of them. Now, to make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've got no idea what they'll be faced with, and it's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Miles, you're first up tonight.
Whenever I'm in a situation where I don't know what to do, I ask myself the question, what would Cliff Richard do?
Please, team.
Right, give me an example. Say you don't know if you're going to go on a skiing holiday or a summer holiday. What would you do in that situation?
Well, I say to myself, what would Cliff do?
Why Cliff Richard as well?
I just think because he's someone that lives his life in a way that I believe we should all aspire to.
Am I right? Yes. So tell me this. What was the last dilemma you had where the Cliff Richard thing helped?
Well, you go to Pret, and as ever, the queuing's a complete disgrace. And you think, what would Cliff Richard do? Well, I walk out.
When did you first let Cliff into your life?
In a way, I feel more like I've been let into his.
So, have you got a lot of Cliff's albums?
Yes.
Well, I think you know where this is going, Miles. Of all the albums, all of them, I just want one album. That's all I want.
Greatest Hits Volume 2.
So what do you think, Lee? Is it the truth?
What do we say to that, Amelia? Do you think there's any truth in that?
I don't think we can possibly.
Not even entertain the notion?
No.
As entertaining as the notion may be.
Yeah.
Say lie. Okay. Miles, truth or lie?
This is actually a lie.
It's Claudia.
Possession.
Okay, now there's a box on the floor, Claude, next to you. First of all, bring the box up onto the desk and then read the card before you open the box.
Okay.
There we go. So first of all, read the card.
Okay, this is Yoshi. I recently took him to the vet because I thought he was depressed.
All right, now open the box, please.
I'm not opening it. What is it?
Well, let's find out.
Ah, yes.
Can you take him out of the box and just pop him on the stunningly realistic grassy surface we've put in for you? There he is. Oh, I love rabbits.
Hang on, we can't.
Do you want me to touch it? Are you worried about touching it?
No, it's that. It's mine.
Is it like sort of a tortoise?
It's a tortoise.
It is a tortoise.
A little tortoise.
Surely you would kiss him, wouldn't you, Claudia? You would give him a little kiss.
I don't kiss anyone.
Oh, you would kiss him, though, if he's your little Yoshi.
Yeah.
You'd give him a kiss.
Like that. I don't want to bother him.
A proper one with your lips.
No,
kiss him. Kiss his little face. That's what mad people do with animals.
No, so we yeah.
So how did you pick him up and take him to the vet? Because you're obviously very attached to him.
Oh, well, no, yes. Well, I'll tell you. This is what happened. This is ours, and this is all of our... Well, it's not mine, it's my family's. And I took him to the vet because I was worried because he was not really bouncing.
Wasn't tearing around like you'd expect. You're an intelligent woman, Claudia. You know that no tortoises bound around the place licking people's faces like a spaniel.
Yes, I did.
What was the change in the tortoise's behaviour that you thought meant it was depressed?
This is a very good point. It was just a little bit stationary. When we first got him, he was sort of scampery. Well, not scampery.
Do you want to have a minute to think about this story? Scampery the tortoise.
No, he wasn't scampery, but he was... No, not like that. Anyway...
So essentially, you bought a tortoise that was having a fit, and it recovered, and you mistook that very recovery for depression.
And what did the vet say?
The vet said he's fine.
Money well spent.
What a relief.
Yeah.
What a relief.
Did you get charged for that?
Yes, and I'll say this out loud.
There's only way to say it. Otherwise you're thinking of the word think.
And she said... And she suggested that maybe we organise, like, tortoise playdates.
Right, now you're pushing it. What do you reckon?
She suggested you organise tortoise playdates.
You had them. You had them.
So what are you going to say, David? Is that the truth? Did that happen?
What do you think, Fiona?
Do you know, I think it might not be true somehow.
Look, if this is true...
If this is true,
Claudia deserves a point.
Yeah, at least.
You're saying lie.
It's safe for
lie.
They're saying lie. OK, Claudia, Yoshi the tortoise.
Yoshi the tortoise, and that story was true.
It's Bob.
For 5 days, I pushed my cat around in a pram because it had sprained 3 of its ankles.
David's team.
OK, the 2 key questions here. How did it sprain 3 of its ankles, and why was it necessary for it to be so mobile during its recovery period?
OK, I'll address those. One of my children, my eldest boy, didn't throw a tyre at it, but threw a car tyre, and it hit the cat.
He threw the tyre recreationally, and the cat got in the way. How did one ankle survive?
Luckily, he was scratching his head at the time.
OK, so the tyre hits the cat.
Yes.
75% of the cat's ankles are, did you say sprained?
Well, they were bruised, and we were told that he mustn't walk.
So you were told he mustn't walk, but he needed still to travel.
Of course he did, yes. It was my younger boy's buggy we put him in.
Right.
Because you could strap him in.
You could strap the cat into the buggy. How did you strap the cat into the buggy?
Using the straps, and the only journey he had to make was to the litter tray. So we just used to take him from the front room round to the litter tray.
Strap him in. Strap him in.
Tip him in.
Why didn't you just carry him?
No, because he had these bandages round his legs, but he would insist on trying to walk, which we knew would make his ankles worse.
You couldn't stop him walking, but he would consent to be strapped into a buggy.
It's not really. When it comes to pets, it's not really a matter of consent, David.
Never use the phrase, when it comes to pets, it's not a matter of consent. You can get into all sorts of problems with that.
Tell us more about this cat. What was its name?
Its name was Gudmundsson. It was a...
What?
Never ask Bob the name of anything in the story, and we learn nothing.
His name's Gudmundsson.
Gudmundsson. Monson as in the word monsoon, with an O missing.
Yes. Right. Gudmundsson. His name's Gudmundsson. He's a tabby Oriental.
Why Gudmundsson? Why?
My youngest son named him Gudmundsson.
All right, David, what are you thinking?
What do you think?
He's lying.
You think he's lying?
Yep, lying.
You think he's well, this is a superb moment. Unanimity from the team. So let's say
it's a lie.
We'll say it's a lie.
Bob Gudmundsson, truth or lie?
I am telling a lie.
We got a point.
It's Joe.
Last year, I made my husband a birthday meal using some mince I found in the street.
OK, what? Why? Well, why? Why would you do that?
I found a carrier bag on the pavement that amongst other things, had mince in it. I don't know whether someone had left it there, whether they dropped it. Or
it wasn't like being clutched by like an old woman who was lying on the... You're not being convenient with the truth there, are you?
All right, I slapped her out the way.
What else was in the bag?
Well, there was mince, and it was wrapped up in kind of a plastic, like in one of those cardboard dishes, plastic over it, so it wasn't loose.
Oh yeah, it sounds perfectly hygienic.
Yeah, well, it was hygienic.
How do you know like a dog hadn't weed on it? I know it was in the cellophane,
because I sniffed it.
Did you not have any...
You can't buy class, can you?
What did you cook in with the mince?
Well, I can only cook 2 things: a spag bowl and macaroni cheese.
Which one did you go for? I've known you for a while, Joe. Can I just check? Is it your current husband or the first one who died of food poisoning?
My one and only husband.
Okay. Oh, it's Chesney Hawkes.
So what do you think, Lee?
I don't know. What do you think, Ray? Is this adding up?
Let's say true.
True?
I think false.
You think it's a lie? You're saying lie, you're saying true. I'm going to say lie.
You're saying lie?
Yeah.
OK, Joe, truth or lie?
It is, of course, a lie.
Thanks, Rob. It's Lee.
I can tell if someone is left or right-handed just by looking at their ears.
David's team.
Just by looking at their...
Sorry, what people don't realise is that the most common twitch is this. You don't realise you're doing it, but over the course of a lifetime, that will just slightly...
Are you saying then that if I'm right-handed, I will tug on my ear as a little sort of nervous tick so much that either...
Not
what
so
will happen?
much.
My ear will move down the head? Or is it just...
To a layman...
Or is it just the lobe and elongate?
Rod, to a layman, no, you wouldn't spot it. But for a professional, you'd know it.
I'm studying your ears.
Wow.
And on
please
your
do.
theory,
Yeah.
you're left-handed because your left ear is definitely
No, 'cause I
longer
was
than
doing
your
that.
right. Isn't
I was
his
doing
left
that.
ear longer than his right? So what are you, left or right-handed?
Left.
It's funny you should say that, because I think your right lobe is larger than your left.
I'm ambidextrous.
What am I, then?
You're Carol Vorderman.
Am I left or am I right?
Well, you're an interesting one. You're right-handed.
I am, yeah.
Because you're showing your ear so much, because you're so used to tugging it, you've got it ready now to tug.
What about David, Lee?
Which am I?
Well, I can't do that.
Finding this quite a stressful moment.
I can't do it whilst you're holding these. I have to have a look. You keep your head
I've
still.
got tiny ears.
You have.
But I only grew arms when I was 9. Maybe that...
Yeah, classic right hand.
Yes, I'm right-handed.
Gosh, he's good, isn't he?
So, looking at my ears.
You're a textbook right-hander. Textbook.
Really?
Yeah, textbook.
I'm not, though.
You are?
I'm not, I'm left-handed.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about when you're using a textbook.
My ears are so flat to my head, you can't tell, can you? My ears...
You've got tiny ears. I genuinely can't see your ears. Look into the camera. You've got no ears. That's
So what do you think, David?
Well, personally, I think it's true, but I'll just check with my team.
Lie.
You think it's a lie?
Right.
You think it's a lie? Well, as I say, I think it's true. You
think it's true?
No, of course I don't! I don't think it's true, and neither do my team, so we'll say lie.
It's a lie. OK. Lee, truth or lie? Of course it's a lie. Adil, you're next.
I once had to go all the way to Bradford just to make a phone call to prove I was in Bradford.
Lee's team.
OK. Why would you have to do that? Why?
Yes.
First of all, where were you living at the time?
I was living in Birmingham
For what reason did you have to go to Bradford?
to make a phone call.
OK. Who were you phoning?
Who was my dad, actually. He's called
And your dad lived in?
Birmingham.
Were you living at the family home at the time?
I was, yeah.
You leave your family home to go to Bradford.
Yes.
Phone your father in Birmingham.
Yes.
To prove you're in Bradford.
That's it. Absolutely.
What was your reason for being in Bradford?
But to make the phone call,
Yes.
you said.
I think it's better you stay out of it.
Rob, can I just say, we already know why he was there. He was there, we all know, there's no doubt about why he was there. He was there to prove he was in Bradford, to phone his dad. We know that. There's just one tiny, it's really tiny, tiny thing, if you could just, you just get that for me.
Yeah.
And that tiny thing is, what are you talking about? Just that. Once I've got that, the rest of it is all in place. It's just that little thing. That I want to
All right, I'm working that out.
Yeah.
Okay. Why did you need to prove to your father that you were in Bradford?
Sorry, don't, Rob. I said that exact sentence. Don't make it out that I was going, melons!
I'm just one of life's natural communicators. I'm able to convey it.
Unless Adil's going to say to me, if only you could say it in a soft Welsh accent, I'd understand. None of that made sense, you interpreting for me.
Could you put it in a Welsh accent and then we could try?
Here we go.
That's it.
So the question, Adil.
Yes.
Why? Why were you in Bradford?
Why?
No! I know what he's going to say.
You're trying to trick me here.
Where were you, specifically? Don't say Bradford. Whereabouts in Bradford were you?
When I called him,
Yes.
I was at the coach station.
Why did he need to know you were at Bradford coach station?
Because that's where I told him I was going.
Why? Where are you going?
I told him I was going to a university open day.
At Bradford?
At Bradford,
right.
yeah.
Now, am I right in saying that you weren't really going to this university open day? You were lying to your father. Yeah. So you were going to Bradford to
Were you
attend
going to
your
Bradford at all?
I wasn't intending to go to Bradford.
Where were you intending to go?
Birmingham.
But you were already in Birmingham.
I know.
But you had to go to Bradford because you'd see the number come up on the phone.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
What was happening in Birmingham to stop you wanting to go to Bradford?
I wanted to go to a gig in Birmingham.
Music gig?
Yes, that's right. It was an Asian club night. My dad thought I was at an open university day in Bradford. But I was in Birmingham to go out to this club night and I just happened to bump into my dad. And he says, I thought you were supposed to be in Bradford. And I said, I'm on my way. So he goes, get to Bradford.
And when you get there, phone me.
Yeah, make sure you call me.
And you know as you're going, the only reason is because you know the number is going to be recognised.
Yeah.
As opposed to phoning from Birmingham and pretending you're in Bradford.
Yeah, because I was worried that he might try and call me back. So, you know, you get to a phone book.
Oh, I
and
see.
And then he goes, let me call you back, son.
What did you do?
I couldn't get back because I'd got a late coach.
Why don't you just go to the Open University, wherever it was?
Well, I want to go to the Open University. I want to go to the club night.
But you're not going to the club night, that's it. You can't go to the club night.
There was no university thing. I'd made that bit up.
Oh, it wasn't even...
You made that up?
Oh, you'd made it up?
Yeah.
So, you're in Bradford.
Yeah.
It's the evening.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Well, basically, so I realised that, you know, what do you do if you're on your own in Bradford? You go and find a fellow Asian, you know. So I went into this pizza place near the station, and I just sort of put on the role of a vulnerable Pakistani student, and just said, you know, I need help and I want pizza.
And he gave you pizza for nothing.
Not only did he give me a pizza, stroke of luck, he let me stay in a room that night.
Why didn't you just go back to Birmingham?
Because I couldn't get a coach.
It was late.
It was late.
If it was too late, it would be after 10 o'clock or something. So you went to the open day.
There's no open day.
There wasn't.
There's no open day.
It's a very...
He has told his father.
Exactly.
I'm now all over this.
Yeah.
He told his dad there's an open day. The open day doesn't exist.
In Bradford.
It's only there. It's only there as a lie, so he can pretend he's going to it and spending the night. He wants to go to the Asian club night now. His dad catches him in the street and goes, "Get yourself off to Bradford. You'll be late." He goes, "Oh yeah, forgotten all about that." He gets on the bus. He goes up to Bradford. He's now going to ring the dad because he knows that he'll phone him back. And then he's now in Bradford. He can't get the bus back. It's far too late. There's no open weekend. But luckily, he's starving, and as we all know, there's one thing that the Asian community like. It's a pizza. And then he goes. The famous Pakistani pizza.
Can I just ask you, did you like the look of the university? I mean, did it appeal to you? No, all right. So, Lee, what do you seem to know it better than him?
Yes.
I think it's true because he threw up a lot of smokescreen tissue, smokescreen.
So he's covering it. I know what you mean.
He told us nothing.
He told us nothing, which is, I think, why it's true.
What do you think, Bob?
I think it's true.
You think it's true?
Yeah.
Then I'll go with my team and say
All
it's
going
true.
for true. OK. Adil, was that true or was that a lie?
Sorry, Dad, it was a true.
Kirsty, you're next.
I was once forced to continually ballroom dance while presenting 5 minutes of live TV.
Lee.
What was the programme?
The programme was Edinburgh Nights. It was a little while ago.
How long ago?
It was...
Is it written on the ceiling?
20...
Does that say true or a lie?
Yeah, I'm looking for it as well.
It was 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Do you remember which dance did you perform?
I performed the tango.
And who was your partner?
He was the world champion tangoist.
Tangoist?
Was he like a giant orange guy who came and
I've been tangoed! Was it Craig Revel Horwood?
As far as I remember, it was somebody that was handsome.
Oh, he wasn't in there.
Oh, well.
He was a professional ballroom dancer.
Was it Argentinian tango or classic tango?
Or diet tango?
Or diet.
What's the difference?
Well, one is very improvised, the other is very stiff.
Which is the stiff one?
They call it the ballroom tango.
The one where
you have to do a lot of flick.
that one.
It was that one.
Oh, it was that one.
It was that one. That one where you.
Yes, the heads.
Am I alone in feeling an electric sexual connection?
Why did you have to do 5 minutes tango live on TV?
Because there was a film out.
What was the film?
The film was
Godzilla.
Strictly Ballroom.
I remember it very well.
Oh, Strictly Ballroom.
I was talking about the film.
At the same time as you were dancing?
Yes.
Did you do the thing at the end? This is Kirsty Walk, dancing. News. Whatever you say. Whatever they say.
It wasn't the news, though.
Oh,
So that would have been inappropriate.
Yeah.
The advert programme. It's like at the end of this, Rob doesn't go, and that was the news.
I watched that Edinburgh night.
You watched that one?
Not that one, but I watched it over the years,
Yes.
and usually they're really intense. They're always sitting down. It's too light entertainment for
I
that
see.
kind of show.
Okay, so Lee, he thinks it's a lie.
Okay.
I think it's true.
Oh, a split decision. I hate that.
It's true.
I don't think Kirsty would lie about something like that.
Okay, so your team is split down the middle, Lee. Which way are you going to go?
I'm leaning towards Bruno. Don't. Okay, I'm going to go with Bruno and say it's a lie.
You say it's a lie. Okay. Kirsty, tangoing while presenting to camera. Truth or lie?
True.
It's Gareth.
I have a crippling fear of the underside of ships.
He's ship scared.
Of
so.
ships. How often are you confronted with the underside of ships?
Happily.
On your way home from your job in a submarine?
Probably not very often. But should I be, it would be a crippling fear.
Where do you encounter?
If, for example, I was at a dry dock...
I would advise you not to go to a dry dock. Listen, it's one of the very few places where you might be confronted with the underside of a ship.
How did you go to the dry docks?
I must have gone... a school trip?
Your school trip to the dry dock.
How did this curious thing begin?
I saw the underside of a ship. On a film, actually. It was on a film.
On a film?
What film?
The Poseidon Adventure. And it was something about the propeller, you know, bigger than these large circles.
No,
here.
I mean, I think everyone has a fear of being caught in a propeller. I don't think that's not what I'd call an irrational fear. Do you have to be sort of careful in the kind of films and programmes you watch in case suddenly the underside of a ship is going to pop up in the plot?
Yeah, it's a good question. And when...
I mean, Titanic, presumably you didn't go to see.
I did.
You did?
What?
You're a...
I know.
You're a moron, then.
David, I'm not going to contest that point.
So, David, it's a remarkable claim. What do you think?
Lie, do you think?
I think it's a lie.
Yeah, I think it's a lie.
I think we think it's a lie.
You think it's a lie? All three of you are in agreement. Yeah. Okay. Gareth Malone. Truth or lie?
It's true.
Oh!
Next. It's me. Right. Whenever I take a shower, I listen to the Benny Hill theme tune. It's the only way I can be in and out of the cubicle in under 4 minutes. And either team can ask.
What's the rush? Why have you got to get in and get out? You got to get everything done in 4 minutes? That's not
That toilet dump's not going to voice itself.
The reason for it, I will naturally spend a long time in the shower. I'm very happy in the shower.
How long are we talking?
Oh, I could be 10 to 15 minutes.
So can you talk us through your shower routine?
Do you really want to hear this?
You could stand and demonstrate it.
He is stood. So rude, the guest. I'm so sorry, Rob. Have some respect for the little Welshman. So sorry, Rob. Sorry about Fiona. Show us your shower routine. Oh, hang on, before you do it, have you got the music upstairs?
He's in. Orders on.
What are you thinking?
I'm not sure. Do it again.
So, David, we need an answer, truth or lie.
Well, I think we're going to say true.
You're going to say true.
Yeah.
Lee's team, they said true.
Well, then I will go lie.
You're going to say lie, you're saying true. It is, in fact, a lie. Well, that's all we got time for on this special edition of Would I Lie to You. Thanks very much for watching. Good night.
With a killer so close, can Ian and Jane go through with it? Live Week continues with EastEnders next, while tomorrow night all is finally revealed. Then put Jonathan Ross, Abby Clancy, Zoella and Gok Wan in the kitchen, and what do you get? The Great Comic Relief Bake Off at 8:30. And over on BBC Three now, we're off to Bangkok Airport.
Good evening and welcome to a very special edition of previously unseen clips from this series of Would I Lie to You. Joining David Mitchell tonight, Claudia Winkleman, Nick Robinson, Nadia Hussein, David Hay, Ramesh Ranganathan, Catherine Ryan, John Simpson, Professor Kate Williams, Michael Smiley and Jason Manford. And joining Lee Mack tonight, Bob Mortimer, Mel Gedroych, Harry Shearer, Brian Blessing, Diane Morgan, Martin Kemp, Sarah Cox, Hugh Dennis and Tracy Ann Olderman. So we begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists each read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. David Hay, you're first up tonight.
Possession.
Possession. There's a box under your desk there. There's a little card in there.
Yeah.
Just read the card first and then show us what's in the box.
This is the dog toy I chew to release tension before a fight.
Right. Now, pop the toy on the desk, put the box back down.
Do you chew this every fight?
Before every fight, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like day of sort of situation.
Do what you do, David, before... Imagine it's before a fight.
Can I just say, David, that your eyes at that moment definitely said, I wasn't expecting that.
It's always made that noise.
This relaxes you before a fight.
Yeah.
When you say before a fight, you mean the hour before?
When I'm in the hotel before the fight, I normally get to the hotel. If I'm fighting at 10 p.m, I get to the hotel around 4 or 5, chilling out there. Just literally, I'll sit lying on the bed, just thinking. And it makes me feel comfortable. Then I go to sleep, wake up, and charge.
What are the people in the room next to you in the hotel? What are they thinking is happening?
Yeah, they think you're making love to a clown.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to look at it?
Yeah, you can have it. Yeah.
Yes, but
Let's have a little look.
Right, well, it's chewed. It has been quite... It has been chewed.
So what are you going to say, Lee? Is it the truth or has he made this up?
I don't know. What do we think?
No,
that's don't think he...
No, I think that's a lie.
What do you think?
It is well chewed. But then somebody here, backstage, could have chewed on it for a couple of...
That's a hard job, isn't it? What a day's your day? Well, it's your lucky day. Get chewed on that for 2 hours. I hate this job.
One day I'm going to be Director General.
So what are you going to say?
We'll go for a lie.
You're saying it's a lie?
Yeah.
OK, David, truth or lie?
It's a lie.
Bob, you're up next.
I recently had to charm a spider out of my shoe by tooting a flute at it.
David's team.
So, where were you?
I was at home.
So was this spider a normal British domestic spider?
Yes.
How big was it, Bob?
It's black, but it's not one.
And what colour was it?
It's not the ones that have got a little body and big long legs.
So it wasn't the type with a small body and long legs?
No.
What type was it?
Well, you can work the rest out yourself, surely. Big body, small legs.
Was this a gerbil?
That's a bird,
If it was a gerbil, I'd have used a lute. Honestly. It's actually just a very everyday situation. My wife doesn't like spiders, very scared of them. It's kind of my job to get rid of spiders. I don't like them either. I'm not going to use my hands or whatever.
No, you wouldn't.
Can you mime the blow moment?
Don't fall for this.
Sorry?
He gets me with this every week. Don't fall for it. I've got just the thing for you if you haven't got a flute. Close your eyes. Don't fall for it. Do not fall for it.
Did you blow it into the shoe?
Yes, I blew down the flute to bring it out into the heel area. These were a kind of snakeskin elastic slipper.
Yeah.
I brought up just under the windowsill, above where the cat litter is.
Yeah.
I put them there because I wanted to get that height, and it didn't
So
come out.
you
I
moved
tapped it. Yes,
you moved the slipper with the spider in it?
I moved it, facing the cupboard where I keep the plates. It's got little holes in it. And the spider emerged.
So the spider emerged but didn't leave the shoe or slipper?
No, didn't leave
Did the slipper? Didn't leave the slipper?
Just
had a look around, went back in.
Well,
So you were no better off, were you?
No, I didn't feel like I was better off, but at least I'd found out that we owned a flute as a family.
If I was scared of spiders, I wouldn't go anywhere near that slipper. I'd just leave it. I would just let
I'm not that scared.
Are you not? Scared of 1 to 10?
I'm ginger about them.
Okay.
Yeah. Ginger.
Is that right? Ginger, is that a word?
It is, yeah.
That's a word.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's the correct word in that situation.
It's like you pick something up gingerly. It doesn't just mean the flavour ginger. A ginger nut is not just a biscuit. It could be a tentative testicle.
Do you now know who the flute belongs to?
Yes, of course, it was my son's flute.
Your son, is he a flautist?
No. We hoped he would be, but he could never find the flute.
Well, what are you thinking?
Well, what I'm confused by is that if you fear spiders...
I do a bit.
...and you believe that there's a spider in this shoe, I think you would be afraid to move the shoe.
Yes. Not at all.
I also think you would have worried about, as you go to take the breath to blow it, you accidentally breathe in.
Yeah.
I don't have to breathe in to breathe out.
Michael, which way are you leaning?
It sounds too much like the surreal world of Bob Mortimer to be actually the truth. I think it's a lie.
It's a lie? You think it's a lie?
Yeah. No, nobody in the world owns a flute, really, do they?
You think it's a lie?
You think it's a lie?
Yeah.
Bob, truth or lie?
It was a lie.
It's John.
Okay. I once saw a 6-foot goldfish in the jungles of South America.
These team.
Were you working?
I was working.
What were you doing?
I was filming this village, this tribe, and they made me drink the hallucinogenic drug.
Are you telling us now that you imagined you saw a 6-foot goldfish?
Yeah. Oh. Well, I don't think I imagined it. I mean, he spoke to me. It can't have been that. And he had
What did he say?
He said, "How's it going, man?"
And what did you say?
Well, I didn't say very much because it isn't very often that a 6-foot goldfish with a straw hat speaks to you. You know, it's a rarity, isn't it? I mean, I think you'd agree.
Oh, definitely.
It doesn't happen every day, does it?
He had a straw hat on.
He had a straw hat.
And what did you have?
Well, this is hallucinogenic drug they drink.
Yes.
And I thought I could take a little sip, you know, and say, "Oh, yes, how nice, thank you very much. You know, perhaps I'll drink the rest later or something." And the whole village crowded round to watch me drink it. And so
Are you sure they were there, John?
Of course they were there. I'd crowd around too if I was going to watch an old white man get off his face for the first time ever.
And at first, nothing happened. And I was a little bit disappointed. And then the moon, there was a full moon, and it kind of came down on a spring right in my face. And the trees started talking to one another. Have I still got you with me? And
back to you in the studio. John Simpson, off my face, Afghanistan.
All right, so what are you thinking?
I think he probably is telling the truth.
I think it's a lie.
OK, I say it's a lie too.
OK, they're saying it's a lie. John, truth or lie?
Well, it's true.
Kate, you're next.
I used to eat so many carrots that I began to turn orange.
Please, team.
Now, have you always had red hair?
Yes.
So it wasn't that caused it?
No, they made my face and my face and my hands and my arms and this part of me go orange.
How many carrots were you eating?
Well, about 25 on a normal day.
25 carrots?
But if things got stressful...
Are you talking batons or real carrots?
Real ones, the big, hairy, organic carrots. If things got stressful and there was a lot of things going on, I could hit up to 50.
50 carrots a day?
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
Why would you not? They're really nice.
No,
they're not that
nice. No, they're not nice. Have you ever tried a Twix? Because if you like carrots, a Twix will blow you away.
Can I just get a Kate, have you ever seen the original film The Thing from Outer Space? James Arness plays The Thing, about 9 feet tall, and they called him the Carrot Man. Is that what inspired you?
That's what I call a very specific question.
I'll tell you, Brian, I did drink a lot of tea. I used to drink 25 cups of that. And I had to stop. And in place of the 25 cups of tea, I ate carrots instead.
So carrots were your tea methadone? And what did you get off the carrots with? Heroin.
And as soon as you stopped, it stopped, did it?
Well, it was a fight, Lee. It was a fight to give up these things that I'd loved.
But they're not addictive carrots. They're not like tea.
How do you know? They really are.
I'll tell you how I know, because I have a few and that's enough.
You tell yourself you haven't got a problem, Lee.
So, Lee and T, what are you thinking of this? Could she be telling the truth?
Kevin.
I think it's the truth.
OK. Brian?
I think you're telling the truth.
OK.
Two trues.
I'll go with my team. My team say
they're
true.
saying true. So, Kate, was that the truth or was it a lie?
My love for carrots is absolutely true.
Wow. Martin Kemp, you're next.
All right, here we go.
Come on, Kempy.
I was once rescued by London Underground staff after my new romantic pantaloons got trapped in the escalator.
David's team.
Can you describe the pantaloons?
Well, pantaloons are like,
always standing up.
In those days, they used to come up to about there, up past your ankles, and they would kind of bend out like this. And
like pirates' trousers.
Yeah, kind of like pirates' trousers.
And you was on how long ago was this?
1980s. Really early, though. This is before the band started. So it was while I was still going to the Blitz, which was kind of like...
What, the 40s, surely?
Listen, the great pop cultures.
So when you say the Blitz, this is a nightclub.
A nightclub.
Yeah.
And I used to wear these pantaloons. And one night, right, we decided to have a party on the Circle Line that would just completely keep going around and around. Getting down to the tube, my pantaloons got stuck in the escalator.
And how long did it take them to arrive and free you?
Oh, it was a good 20 minutes.
Did it stop? Did they turn off the escalators?
Yeah.
Did it stop moving?
It actually got jammed.
It got jammed by
there was
some
some kind of monitor in it or something. It stopped.
Back in what day was this?
1982.
I don't like the sensors. No sensors back then. People used to get their fingers chopped off and all sorts.
In the early 80s.
This jammed it. This went right in.
And as soon as you jammed in it, it stopped automatically.
Yeah, because it pulled half of my trousers down.
I don't believe that an early 80s pantaloon would be enough to stop the mechanism of a whole escalator.
What decade of pantaloon would have been able to do that?
Listen, I
mean, like a real pirate's Hessian pantaloon, that could stop it.
Is exactly what they were.
Right.
What are you thinking? I can see that the Haymaker is
sceptical.
very dismissive.
Well, I think it's a very good point you make about the mechanisms of early 80s escalators. Some of them were wooden.
Yes.
You know, I think they'd just keep turning. I don't think they'd stop because of a pantaloon.
What year was the digital watch made? That was like...
Yeah, that'll tie this all up together.
No. So you're saying that the time when they just had digital watches, they had sensors that sensed when someone's trousers were stuck in a lift that stopped. I don't buy it.
Don't underestimate the voluminosity of a Spandau Ballet pantaloon in '82. They were big. There was a lot of material in those pantaloons.
Well, there had to be. So what are you going to say, David?
You
What are
think
say?
I think that's true, yeah, I think it
You think lie?
I think lie.
Oh.
I think it's a lie.
All right, Martin, is it a lie or is it true?
This much is lie.
David, you're up next.
I've yet to find the courage to make a contactless card payment. I considered it once, but decided that full PIN entry was the safer method.
Please, team, what do you think of that?
What do you fear, David?
Well, it's a security risk, isn't it?
Why is it security risk?
Well, because you don't have to put in your PIN.
The only security that's relevant is
Yeah.
that you know it's you. If you know it's fine, contactless and the PIN's the same thing.
Who among us can be sure of who we really are?
Where did you consider using it, David?
I've considered it a few times in a
All
few
right.
places, because sometimes people suggest it, which I think's rather forward. So they suggest you say, "I'm sorry, am I keeping you? You know, you haven't got time for me to enter 4 digits."
Do you have an Oyster card?
Yes.
Ah, so you're happy with contactless there?
If the Oyster card gave you the option of putting in a PIN, I'd be all for it. But that's never been set up like that.
No.
And I'm not so weird as to go into Oyster HQ and ask to have a particular high-security Oyster card issued especially for me.
It's very hard to get into Oyster HQ, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have to take like a knife and prise it open.
Well, you've got... You have to get past Pearl on reception.
Have you ever used it then? Have you used it once?
I've yet to find the courage, so no.
Do you have a mobile phone?
I have a mobile
Would you
phone.
ever use Apple Pay? That we can't call it that. Orange, well, we can't do. They're a company as well. Would you ever use Pay?
Would you ever use your mobile phone?
You can, because I sometimes do that. I'm quite happy to get my phone out in M&S, and I feel quite cool. I hold it, and it pays it. Do you want a receipt? No.
No, I've never paid for anything
You've
like
never
that.
paid for anything with Apple Pay?
No.
What are you talking about? Have you just got a new phone? Are you starting some new adverts that we don't know about, Rob?
All right, so what do you think?
What do we think?
I'm very scared of it, so
scared of
I
it?
empathise with that, so yeah, why not?
Okay.
It seems so obviously him.
So you're going to go for it true?
I think he fears it, yeah.
OK, you're saying it's true. David, you fear contactless payment, truth or lie?
It is, in fact, a lie.
Oh, he loves it.
Tracy Ann, you're up next.
I have never ever drunk a can of fizzy drink in my life.
What? Never, ever.
There's a limit to what we can ask here. Have you ever had a can of Coke?
No, no.
Oh. 7-Up?
Nope.
Do you not like fizzy drinks?
All the evidence is there, isn't it?
How do you know you don't like fizzy drink?
Because, to me, even as a child, water was something that was natural and lovely and pure. And why somebody would stick
Even as a
carbon,
child?
a
As a
whole load of
teenager?
sugar, even as a young child, it just felt like the devil's work.
So, Tracy Ann, can I tempt you to try a sugary carbonated drink? Now, would you be willing to try one of these?
Bring it over, and let's see how far I can get in the process. Look, the whole thing with the big famous one is 125 years old. It's a secret recipe. The fact that it's still a secret after 125 years means it was made by the devil.
This is a diet drink. This is full sugar. But this is also a sugary drink.
Rob, can I ask, what is the point of this exercise?
To see if I'm lying.
Well,
no, because you're clearly going to be capable of going, oh, no, I don't want a fizzy drink. You're not going to be such a fizzy drink addict that you can't stop yourself from going, oh, yes, I do love it. I do love it, actually. Yes, it was a lie, and I'd do it again.
Because if she is telling the truth, what a lovely opportunity. How often have you seen a grown woman taking her first sips of a sugary carbonated drink?
The best thing this can be is cruel.
Right, OK. Which one are you going for? That one. Right, so we can lose these two. Let's bring it here. I haven't shut your face.
You've made this the most light entertainment bit I've ever seen. I'm going to lose them two. There's the two. Those are safe. That's your boss fair on. They're fine. You're just playing now for the red cow, love. Just the red cow.
Where have you come from tonight, Tracy Ann? You want to give a wave to everybody back at home there? She's gone for the red can.
The red can.
So this may or may not be Tracy Ann's first time drinking a sugary carbonated drink.
Don't drink it if you don't want to.
Yeah.
You've made your point. Have I? You don't have to.
Oh, I'm getting better at the opening.
No, it's wrong.
Can you not
It's
even
no.
sip it? I
No.
think that's...
So, Tracy Ann, you're definitively saying that you're not going to drink.
She's drinking it.
Oh.
Oh my God, it's everything I thought it was going to be. It's disgusting.
Oh, get used to that phrase, Rob.
All right, there we are. So what are you going to say? Was she acting?
I think you are.
She's been in EastEnders. Would she be that good an actress to convince you?
Instinctively, I like the shiny cans were great.
Yes.
You know, the different colours. I think it's a great addition to the format. I think it's a lie.
OK. Right. Tracy Ann, truth or lie?
It's the truth.
Hugh, you're up next.
As a child, my family weren't able to have a dog, so instead we got a cat and treated it like a dog.
Steve,
when you say weren't able to have a dog, was there a medical reason?
No, essentially there was nowhere to exercise a dog where we lived. So my parents decided that it wasn't really fair to have a dog.
Where did you live?
So I wasn't able... Well, weirdly, it was called the Isle of Dogs.
What was the cat called?
The cat was called Kiska.
Kiska?
Yeah.
If anything, it's quite a feline name, isn't it?
Well, it was a cat, of course.
How do you treat a cat like a dog?
You put it on a lead and you take it for walks.
Isn't that exercising the cat?
That is exercising the cat.
I thought that was the very reason why you couldn't have a dog. You were able to exercise.
Wherever we went during the day, the cat came with us.
On a lead?
Yeah, on a lead, but the lead isn't really long enough for a cat, so we used to tie a 30-foot washing line to the lead, and you could walk at least 30 yards.
And dry your clothes at the same time.
When you take the cat out in the car, what would be the arrangement in the car if you're going on a journey?
Well, my dad built the cat a shelf which went from the dashboard of the passenger seat and slotted in.
Can I just say,
into the metal of the headrest.
If this turns out to be a lie and they get it right that it's a lie, you have made life extremely hard for yourself.
Why couldn't the cat just be on the seat? Why does the cat need a shelf?
Because the cat couldn't see if it was on the seat.
So what are you thinking, David's team?
The thing that I find very believable, because I don't think Hugh would have invented it, is the shelf. It's not actually treating the cat like a dog or like a cat, but just like, I don't know, like a book.
Or like a catalogue.
What are you going to say?
You think a lie?
I think a lie.
I think a lie.
A lie? Well, we'll say it's a lie.
You're going to say it's a lie. OK. Hugh Dennis, is it true or is it a lie?
It is, in fact, true.
Nick, you're next.
I'm the BBC Newsroom's rock, paper, scissors champion, having recently stolen the crown from George Alagiah.
Wow, Lee's team.
How often is the championship?
Oh, well, quite often at the end of a news bulletin, people are there.
There's a championship at the end of every news bulletin.
Not everyone. You know, it's not been a particularly stressful day.
How often would you say that you've had a championship at this? in your office?
Well, not every day is the championship, but there might be a particular contest.
Okay, I'll ask you one more time, Nick, and then you see, you know how frustrated you get when you're interviewing a politician?
Yeah, I'll put it to you.
How often is what you would call the championship?
I think it's more random than it is regular. See, I was often at Downing Street doing broadcasting, and not
Is
in the
there a
newsroom.
delay between what I'm speaking and what your ears are perceiving? Because I want to know, on average, per year, how many times you would have what they call a championship. And trust me, I will not stop asking this question. I am persistent.
Around about 20 a year.
20 a year. So you are the current champion. Who was the one that you took over from?
George Alagaya.
George Alagaya. Who was the previous champion before George?
Hugh Edwards.
And before him?
Fiona Bruce.
All right, let me rephrase the question. Can you just randomly list newsreaders? Because I can't help thinking that's what's going on here.
There's a very easy way. Why don't you nominate, Lee, someone on your team to represent your team in rock, paper, scissors?
So prove he's telling the truth. We're going to give him a chance to have a 50-50 chance of getting
but
something.
it's not 50-50, is it? Like, if you went up against Darren Brown, I reckon he'd probably win 100% of the time.
Do you know what? Weirdly, I'm joking, but there is actually. This is
I know
true.
there is, so why don't you told me about this? Why don't you try this technique now, you idiot?
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to get you to do. So we'll play now then between, it'll be you representing you.
Right, can I just...
You've got to work out at what point you're going to show your paper and all your stuff. Because some do it on the third, or they do 1, 2, 3, and then do it.
Thank you, Sarah.
Yes.
This show does have a host.
I can guarantee that I'll win over best of 3. What we're going to do is I'm going to say something to you, and then you can't pause, you just got to do it.
Okay.
So, are you ready? Right, can I genuinely say I think you're a terrible broadcaster? Here we go.
1, 2, 3, boom! Oh, rock beats scissors. He's beaten you. Good. 1-0.
Don't let him get to your head, Nick.
Are you ready for the second one?
And can I also say, genuinely, that your glasses are awful.
1, 2, 3, boom! Oh, paper beats rock.
Yeah.
So we've reached possibly the most tense moment of this competition. It's a decider. Lee, do you want to try some subterfuge?
Backstage, you're a bit smelly.
1, 2, 3, boom! We've got to try again. We've got to go again.
Oh, my God. I'm running out of insults, and I don't want to say bald. But you've left me no option. I didn't know he was going to go to a penalty shootout.
Here we go.
Can you imagine if this keeps being drawn by number 27? I've had your wife!
Here we go.
She still remembers.
1, 2, 3, boom!
The theory still holds, because it would have to be over a longer period of time. There has been some scientific evidence to prove that if you insult somebody directly before rock, paper, scissors, they are slightly more likely to use scissors.
You're saying somebody got a grant to do research on that.
Well, Nick is obviously very good at it. He's beaten you.
Yes.
Is he the newsroom champion?
OK, we'll say it's a lie.
OK, Nick, truth or lie?
It is a lie.
Well, that's all we've time for on this special edition of Would I Lie to You? Thanks for watching. Good night.